Welcome to my Game Week 5 score predictions of the 2022/23 Premier League season. The Nottingham Forest-Tottenham game has just finished in a 2-0 victory to Tottenham, and I have to get my predictions out there because the game week starts in just a couple of days on Tuesday night. So let's begin with the first game, which is Fulham against Brighton, where Brighton were 1-0 winners in their last game against Leeds United. Fulham lost in a narrow 2-1 defeat against Arsenal, who Fulham had a chance to make it 2-2 at the end, but Arsenal definitely were the better side and deserved all 3 points, which they did get. In this game, I'm going to back Brighton to win it, and I don't think Fulham will be able to score. Brighton currently 4th place in the Premier League, doing really well. I think it will be a big scoreline here. I'm going to go 3-0 Brighton. Now, I might have gone a bit too big there, but I've just been really impressed with Brighton so far. Really, really good play, good quality, and I think they'll get a big win here. 3-0 Brighton. We move on now to a game where I think will be a little bit closer. Crystal Palace against Brentford. Now, Crystal Palace are the favourites for this game. I'm going to go the opposite. I think Brentford will be able to pick up all 3 points. Last time these two sides faced, it did end in a 0-0 draw. I think both sides will score, but I think it'll be a 2-1 away victory for the Bees in this game. Crystal Palace did score 2 against Man City in their last game. They went 2-0 up at half-time, actually, before Man City came out and scored 4, and then Palace ended up losing the game 4-2. But, Crystal Palace it's always them that give Manchester City a little bit of a scare. They've done that previous seasons, and maybe they thought they've done it 2-0 at half time, just another 45 minutes to go. But Man City's quality just showed in this game, really. 4 goals in one half to come back and pick up all 3 points. But Brentford, they did pick up a 1-1 draw with Everton in their last game, and I think Brentford will want to get a victory on the plate here, and I think they'll do it 2-1. 2-1, yeah. Southampton is next against Chelsea, where Chelsea did beat this side 6-0 last season. Southampton just narrowly lost 1-0 to Manchester United. Depends on how their defence will cope against Chelsea, who did beat Leicester City 2-1 in their last game, Raheem Sterling scoring twice. I don't think Southampton will score, but I think it's just a case of how many I think Chelsea will score. I'm going to go 2-0 Chelsea, but I think it could easily be about like 3 or 4-0 here in this game. Just really depends on how many chances Chelsea can put away. And then next up is Leeds United against Everton, where Everton still looking for their first win of the season. How long will Frank Lampard last? Leeds United did pick up their first defeat of the season, the 1-0 defeat to Brighton, as I did mention above. At Ellen Road, pretty tough place to go for away sides. The home support's really good there. I'm going to back Leeds United to pick up all 3 points in this one. Rodrigo, currently top goal scorer for Leeds United with 4. Harrison's also been doing pretty well. So I think Leeds United will pick up all 3 points in this game, and Everton still to struggle. Okay, we move on now to Bournemouth against Wolves, where Bournemouth got absolutely smashed 9-0 by Liverpool in their last game. Confidence will be very low after that game, and how will they cope against Wolverhampton Wanderers here, who did pick up a 1-1 draw against Newcastle United today in the Sunday afternoon match. I don't think Bournemouth will score. They're at home. I think Wolves will. I think Wolves not 3-0. I think it'll be 2-0 actually. 2-0 Wolves. They'll pick up the first victory of the season, but Bournemouth just are poor, and Wolves with the quality. I don't really see both of these sides as really big Premier League clubs, even though Wolves, they've finished like in the top 10 multiple times in the Premier League. I still think they're quite a poor side, Wolves. They have quite a lot of chances and end up missing quite a lot, and generally normally just defend and hold out for like draws. But I think they'll pick all 3 points up in this game against the Bournemouth side, who are low on confidence. Arsenal against Aston Villa. Arsenal have won 4 out of 4, and I don't think it's going to stop here. Aston Villa, how long will Steven Gerrard last? They lost 1-0 to West Ham today, Aston Villa did. Arsenal did pick up the 2-1 victory against Fulham, and I think it'll be a big 3-1 victory to Arsenal. It was a narrow 1-0 victory to Arsenal last time these two sides faced last season, but I think there'll be more goals than that, and Arsenal, just doing really well at the moment. Plenty of opportunities. Martin Odegaard's started a good bit of form off. Gabriel Jesus, still not scoring in every game, but he has scored and he'll continue to do so, I think. Arsenal, I think 3-1 winners in this game. And then it is now time for Manchester City to play. See, whenever they do play, I never know how many goals they're going to win by. How many are they going to score? They scored 4 against Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest in this game, who did lose 2-0 to Tottenham. I don't think Forest will score. Man City, how many? I'm going to go 3. I'll be a bit generous here and go for low scoring for Manchester City. But again, it could easily be like 4-0, 5-0 for Man City in this game at home. It just really depends in what mood they are in. So yeah, Man City, I'm going to say are going to be winners. They'll pick up all 3 points, no problem. West Ham against Tottenham, London derby here. West Ham picked up their first win of the season. Last time these two sides faced, it did end in a 3-1 Tottenham victory. I do think it will end in a 2-1 Tottenham victory this time. I think both sides will score. London derbies, there's normally there's goals both sides to score. But West Ham, pretty poor start to the season. I think Tottenham will be a bit too strong for them, and Tottenham to win. And then we finish off with Liverpool against Newcastle. Liverpool got that horrible start and then, of course, scored 9 against Bournemouth. Newcastle United, not lost one yet, got the 1-1 draw against Wolves this afternoon. Newcastle also picked up a 3-3 draw with Manchester City when they did play. So, Newcastle definitely can show they're up for the fight against the big clubs. And I do think that this is going to be maybe a shock result here. Maybe, I don't know, depending on how Liverpool, however you want to say Liverpool's form is here with all this horrible mess over here. Definitely not the start Liverpool wanted, but I think it's going to be a draw, and I'm going to say it's 2-2. I'm not sure if that's going to be a shock result in terms of this, but I feel like the favourites would be Liverpool in this one, but I'm going to go for a draw. Newcastle, I think a bit like Crystal Palace, always give Liverpool a scare, just like Crystal Palace do with Manchester City. So I think it'll be a draw in this one. And then we finish off with Leicester City against Man United, where Leicester City have actually not lost a game against Manchester United in their last 3 meetings. Leicester City, 20th place currently, been very poor this season. Man United, you could say, has been a bit poor as well. Only the 1-0 victory against Southampton in their last game. Bruno Fernandes's goal, still struggling, I think, Manchester United, but they're just getting by. And Leicester City, they've not even got started yet. I think it'll be a draw in this one, though, 1-1. Both sides really got struggling at the moment, I have to say, even though Man United are up there with 2 victories. But, I think with Leicester City, there's always a player like Harvey Barnes or Jamie Vardy or James Maddison that could pop up with a goal, just like Barnes did against Chelsea in the 2-1 defeat. And Man United certainly not scoring goals for fun at the moment, so I think it'll be a point apiece in this game. So yeah, that is going to wrap up my Premier League predictions. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.